Lights are low, the curtains rise. Oh, it's time to go. Ooh, yeah. Straight to the chaos.
Straight to the chaos. We are here. I, of course, am the Sniffles today. Starting a little bit earlier because I don't know how long my voice is going to last, to be honest with you all. But
we'll just kick you off the panel and keep going.
Yeah, well.
Oh my God, the Sniffles! Oh Lord, Jesus, the Sniffles! Get your ass out of bed.
Yeah, well, if I could pry myself out of bed, I would, Becky. It is what it is. To my right is the if he only had a brain guy. Obviously in reference to Man Bear Pig. It's Dougie. Dougie, how are you?
Well, at least I have a brain.
That is.
At least I'm not having to ask people for help so I can go get my brain checked out.
Oh, well, we're going to be talking about that a lot today, Dougie. And
if he only had a brain.
No, making a very, very triumphant return to DT is the great reporter, great sleuth, Pinche Becky. Becky, how are you?
Buenos dias. I found a bear man pig stuffy.
You did.
I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
I sent you a picture. But wait, this is the funny part. I went in and I was all like, oh my God, what is that? And the guy behind the counter says Man Bear Pig. I've never heard Man Bear Pig until you guys. So I'm all like, Man Bear Pig. Oh my God, that shit was funny.
I got the picture. If I would have known, I would have put it on the screen. But look, that reminds me, the cartoonist is back, y'all. So we've got some brand new cartoons for y'all today. Plus, I pulled out a couple of gems that I've had lying in wait. So you guys have to wait for this gentleman, this dapper gentleman song to be played. Namthik, how are you, sir? Do we have?
Sorry, I had myself muted. Doing great. Hey, you know what you should have done is got the avatar for Sneezy, one of the 7 dwarves.
You know, I'm not as quick on the draw as all you all. You know, when it comes to, you know,
you're quick on the draw.
I said I'm not as quick on the draw as you guys are. That's what
okay.
So, you know, damn it, Dougie, you know, just because I'm sick doesn't mean you have to take advantage of the situation, man. You know, it's just, you're supposed to be helping me out here.
He's quick on the burrito shells, but not on the draw.
Well, I think it's look, we're gonna have that's the main talking point, Dougie, that you brought up. But let's go ahead and well, what you said earlier. Let's go ahead and get started with words of wisdom. All right, welcome everybody in chat. By the way, I see Fuzzy holding down the fort. Our newest mod, Buttercup 50, is in the house.
All right. I just now recognize that. Buttercup.
Yeah, Buttercup is the newest part of the team here. She's getting a trial run today, so nobody pay attention to Buttercup.
So now I'm gonna have to start kissing her feet and stuff. Now, huh?
Right.
Damn.
Laura Vladi's in there. Mom Needs a Beach House page. Nannies is in there. Cricket Cinema, the test guy is in there. Our great mod Fuzzy, our great mod Batty is in there. Who else?
Welcome. Lottie, go get your coffee. Run.
Lottie, yes. Afila is in there. Thank you for being here. I believe it was Tom's Girls in here. Riddle is driving but listening. Brandon is in the house. What's up, Brandon? Nice to have you here. Brandon's
Cricket
the,
Cinema.
the lovely Southern Yankee. I know I missed a few people, and if I did miss you, Chris on the drums, Marth Meringue, uh, just a plethora of great people in here. But it is time for words of wisdom, y'all. Now, chat, who is going to be the first person to,
Yeah. Club Brain Fog's not here though.
yeah, Club Brain Fog is not here. So, Mom needs a beach house. I'm actually worse today than I was on Monday, but I'm here. It is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, sniffleophagus. Yeah, thanks, Chris. You're the best. All right, chat. Who's gonna be first on words of wisdom today? And this, I found the actual proof that Man Bear Pig is gonna. Well, maybe we'll discuss afterwards that he's gonna go see a psychiatrist. But there's lots of talking points. So, chat. Who's gonna be the first person? Is it gonna be Nami? Is it going to be Becky? Is it going to be, the Man Bear Pig's worst enemy, Dougie? Or is it going to be me, the Sniffles? Let's see.
I'm his worst enemy.
Well,
I thought I was his friend.
Oh, well, if you want to be his friend, then we'll change it, Dougie. Who's going to be first, chat? Let's see. Will Buttercup take control of the vileness of this chat? Brandon says. Probably not. Oh, Becky. Becky gets to go first. Lottie.
Me?
Yep. Becky, then
I'm a little rusty. I haven't done this in such a long time.
Becky, Dougie, me, and then
Don't feel bad. I had done it for like 3 weeks, and they picked me to go first on Monday.
Daddy, why are you picking me at all? Nobody should have. I should get an El Paso today.
No, you should have to do it 2 times.
Yep, that's what you get for being snotty.
Yeah, well. All right, Becky. Let's see how great you do, so I could not give you the club horn today, motherfucker.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Let's see what this dumbass has to say.
Yes.
Today I filled out. I've been pushing it up. Psychiatrist, psychedelic, psychiatrist. Yeah, psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yes. So someone paying for a psychiatrist. They found me a psychedelic in LA. Wait, no. Hold on. My speech impediment is not working today. They found me a psychiatrist in LA. It's $1,200 for the initial evaluation. That's a bunch of bullshit. No fucking psychiatrist charges that much. Come on now. And then $800 for the next one. And this person is paying for, I know, for the first one for sure. But you see, this is where I need to grift to make it. Yeah, you guys need to pay for the rest because this person doesn't exist. The psychiatrist doesn't exist. I need money because I got a lot of hearings coming up because I'm a dumbass. And then $800 for the next one. And this person is paying. Oh, wait, hold on. I already read that one. I know. For the first one, for sure. I'm not sure if they're paying for the second one. But what he doesn't know is that most psychiatrists, true psychiatrists, don't have to see you on a weekly basis. They will probably see you like once every 3 months because they're really there to regulate medication. But I doubt if this dumbass is going to be on medication because isn't he like a Scientologist or something? They said they were paying for the second one, but that's a lot of money, you know. So I got the paperwork filled out for that. But I also have $13,000 that I am freely admitting to that could actually pay for a psychiatrist. But no, I want to pretend that I'm going to go out there and get an attorney again so that I can go ahead and grift for more. You see, now I need an attorney and a psychiatrist. Yeah. And so I should be seeing that person soon enough. Duh.
Very good, Becky. You've given me a different perspective on things, and we'll talk about it in a minute. Okay, Dougie, you are next, sir.
I really hate this part of the show. I really do.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. All right. Here I go.
Sorry, I just read blank pages.
I think the cops are coming, guys. Whoop whoop! Oh shit!
Whoop whoop!
Today, I filled out. I filled out my pants. I got that. I've been pushing it in, just trying to hold it in for so long. It just started turtling out, and I had accident in my pants. Do I need to see a psychiatrist? Psychiatrist. Yeah, I do. I got problems. Yeah, I have problems, and I do the things I do because I'm crazy. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Whatever it takes to get out of prison. That's what I have. So someone's paying for a psychiatrist. They found me a psychiatrist in LA. It's like $12,000 for it, but they're gonna pay that for me. I get 800, and the psychiatrist gets the rest, and then I'm gonna need more money. So you need to give me more money. I need like $800 more for next week. I'll get 500. The psychiatrist will get 300. So I know. It sounds like I'm ripping you guys off, but I'm not, man. I need all the help I can get. It's tough being in my shoes, man. I'm stressing all the time. MLH is coming after me and stuff. And Ophelia, shut up, Ophelia. It's none of your business what I did with the $30,000, man. It's nobody's business what I do with my money. I could do with it whatever I want. It's not your business. So knock it off. Anyways, where was I before I was so impolitely interrupted? Jeez, these guys over here, man. This crew, these people are so nasty over here, man. They said they were paying for the second one, but that's a lot of bull crap, because I need your money to pay for everything, which really isn't really happening, but I'm telling you that it is, so you can give me money, because I need the money. I need money for my drugs. I need money to put into my RV, because it drinks up a lot of fuel. I need money to do my drugs, because people like Becky are stressing me out. Every time I go to the freaking courthouse, she's there. Why is she there, man? There's no reason for Becky to be there, man, other than to make me feel bad. I didn't do anything to Becky. I didn't do anything to anybody. Everybody's against me. Everybody should be helping me.
Is that it, Dougie?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, very, very good, Dougie. Very, very good.
Dougie.
I don't even know how I'm going to approach this today. Somebody give me something to do. Maybe I'll do it as like an 80 actions hero. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go, guys. Today I filled out. I've been pushing it off. A psychiatrist. Psychiatrist. Yes. So someone's paying for a psychiatrist because I can never pay for anything myself. I have to rely on everybody else. They found me a psychiatrist in LA. It's $1,200 for the initial evaluation, even though I just looked it up, and it's only $300 per session on average. Only $300 per session on average in California, in LA. Yeah, but I'll say $800 so that way, I could pocket the rest. And this person is paying for, I know, for the first one for sure. So you guys don't have to worry about paying $1,200, but you will have to worry about paying $800. And I just saved $50 on my car insurance by saying that. I'm not sure if they're paying for the second one. You see, this is where the grift comes in. They said they were paying for the second one, but that's a lot of money. So I got the paperwork filled out for all of that, even though I won't show you guys anything. And Pup Groomer is right in chat. 988 is free. 24 hours a day, just saying. So I got the paperwork filled out for all that. And so I should be seeing that person soon enough. If you guys can give me the $800. Can you guys give me the $800 for the low cost of $800? I can see a psychiatrist. All right, that was mine. All right, Nami, you are up, sir.
Uh-oh, here comes Nami.
If he unmutes, I'm sure he'll unmute. Yes, there you go.
Yeah. So I've got a guest here that's came all the way up from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he's going to help out this morning. Howdy! Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? Jimmy, Bob. I'm come all the way up from Louisiana, and I was told that they want me to come in here and read this. So tell you what, if you ain't seen Billy Bob Johnson, you ain't seen a Johnson at all. That's what they say about me back home. Yes, sir. So anyway, this is what I'm supposed to read this here. Okay. All right. Today I filled out, I've been pushing off a psychiatrist. Yeah, that's it. Well, you know what? We don't have to go very far down there in Louisiana when we want to see a psychiatrist. We just get in our bass boat. We go out there and talk to Tom. He's the bass that sits out there under the dock. And he tells us whether we're crazy or not. Because we get out the fishing pole, throw it out there. And if we don't get it by it, well, that tells you right there that we're crazy. He ain't going to we ain't going to catch him. So anyway, so someone's paying for a psychiatrist. They found me a psychiatrist. Can you believe that? All the way down there in Louisiana, they found a psychiatrist. I tell you what, he ought to get his head examined, because if you're a psychiatrist and you're down in Louisiana, you got to be crazy. Anyway, it's like $1,200 for the initial evaluation. You know, when you first go in there and they give you that that little piece of paper that says you know we think you're crazy, but we're not really sure. So we're gonna have to do it again to make sure that we're positive that you are crazy. And so they paid $800 for the next one, and guess what? They couldn't come up with anything. So the first one has to be right, you know, about being crazy. And this person is paying for I know for the first one for sure. And I tell you what, them people's is really crazy. It's not that. Yeah, see, they even said that person is definitely crazy. Because if they think they're going to get anyway. So, and this person paying, you know, they got to be out of their cotton picking mind. I mean, if you're going to pay for a psychiatrist for somebody and you're going to give the money up, your hard earned money, to find out whether somebody else is crazy, well, I tell you what, you better take a look in that mirror because you're crazy yourself for giving that person the money to go see if they're crazy. Ain't that a kick in the butt? So anyway, I know that one thing's for sure, that they're paying for the second one. But you know, they said they were paying for the second one, but there's a lot of money. You know, things that I, you know, think that this person here, he just dumber than all get out. I mean, I know a box of rocks that could talk him under the table. I really do. But anyway, paperwork got filled out and all that, and I should be seeing that person enough soon enough. There you go, soon enough. Okay, well, anyway, I got to get back on my airboat and get down there and get some more of those gators. So everybody have a good day. We'll catch you all later.
All right, Jimmy Bob, right? Jimmy Bob.
I love it.
Yes, Jimmy.
I was about ready to go grab my fishing gear and jump out the door and head out.
I
Yeah,
don't fish, but
Talking
hell,
about
I
bass
wanted to go
boat and
fishing
bass
too.
fishing. I was like, dang.
man.
Yeah, he came all the
Yeah.
way up from Louisiana. He was in the middle of the bass tournament, but he came all the way up here just to read this.
So
Was it the same people that he saw in that car wash? Are you related to them? To the Scientologists that he saved?
Yeah,
Oh.
Becky, he's already gone. He went down to Louisiana
Darn it.
again. He went out the door. So I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, the reason that I brought up these, Becky threw a wrench into my whole day. Thanks, Becky.
Me?
Yeah, you. I'll explain in a second here. So remember, we were talking about him talking about, you know, going to a psychiatrist or psychologist, whatever. And so I got to thinking about that, and Dougie and I had a discussion that I'll talk to you guys all about in a bit. But I was thinking that now, Becky, I know everything is more expensive in LA. Gas, groceries, fucking cost of living in LA is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah.
more so than, you know, almost anywhere else other than maybe New York. Chicago's pretty high. But those are the only two places that I can think of that
Alaska,
of course, because it's, you know, way north. Hawaii is another one that's batshit crazy for obvious reasons. But I was thinking that this might have been a reasonable price for a psychiatrist in LA. But Becky was like, you know, went during her words of wisdom reading, like made it very apparent that he's full of shit. Now I did see evaluations can cost some money, but the average like session is anywhere between 3 and 7. So he must be going to a hell of a psychiatrist, Becky.
What, psychiatrist to the stars or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. We also have Didi Hirsch. Didi Hirsch is one of the biggest mental health providers out here for free. That a lot of these celebrity psychiatrists will go and volunteer um, as part of their giving back program. So there's Didi Hirsch. There's a Department of Mental Health. Um, he's homeless, so he claims. So there's a lot of benefits that he can actually use out here in LA, and I'm sure he's getting something.
He's
You
gonna
don't
get the
think?
money and
Hmm.
then go to one of these places you're talking about, Becky, and then say,
Yep.
see, I went.
Yeah, but those places like Didi Hirsch, is one of the biggest ones. As a matter of fact, Didi Hirsch started out in Venice, helping the community, and they have expanded. They're now a leading nationwide
Huh.
um, help, mental health. So this
It's cool that
asshole.
they have those, it's cool that they have that.
Oh yeah, all over LA. Are you kidding? With as much homelessness and as much drug issues that are happening out here, there's a lot of mental health help, and they don't have to wait 3-4 months for it. If he walks in there and says, "I need help," they're gonna help him. They'll probably give him a psychiatrist for the first time for the evaluation. A psychiatrist is usually used if they are needing some type of meds. If it's for therapy because of the ankle bracelet causing him mental health issues, um, I mean, they have specialized therapists that deal exactly with this type of shit. So he's so fucking full of it. It's not even funny. It really pisses me off um, that once again, he's fucking, if he wants money and just needs money, fuck it. Just say it. I want more money. I'm greedy. I want to buy me another e-bike. Fucking be
Yeah.
real. But now
Yeah.
you're using a psychiatrist for this bullshit story narrative that you have. Fuck you, Scott. Once again, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, he makes me mad.
Speaking of grifting, memberships are available to people in my chat that want to keep my grift going. But okay, so what I did want to talk about, and I agree with you, Becky. Now I can see it very clearly. It's a grift, right? I mean, I knew it was a grift anyways. He probably would have went to some sham psychiatrist for a very little amount of money or no
He
money.
would have gone to what Becky's talking about, one of these free ones. That the first one, the one that you gave
The
him.
Didi Hirsch, yeah.
Yeah. I could see him going to some place like that and then pocketing all the money that.
Or is he going to a psychiatrist that's going to give him the diagnosis that he wants? Is that why he's paying so much money? Is it a kickback?
Becky, that's a thought. I didn't even think about that.
So this is actually where I did want to go with this conversation then. The first question that I have for all of you is, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and watch an ad first, because we need to get stuff.
We got to get your sponsors in here.
We do.
You got to make that money.
Right. We're exactly, Becky.
That I never get to see.
Well, yeah, it's in the mail, Dougie. I told you it's in the mail. Let's start with Dougie brought this to us. It's the Brainless Man.
The Brainless Man, coming to a theater near you. The Brainless Man is a movie about, well, it's about a stupid man that has no brain and all the shenanigans that this complete moron does. Sir, your order of cocoa balls and monkey tits is up? No. That's not my order. I'm too stupid to do anything like that. In fact, I object. The Brainless Man, coming to a movie near you.
Yeah, doctor, I got a problem. I don't have a brain.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Okay, so let's continue the discussion here. So my first question to you guys, and this is a conversation that Dougie and I had off the air, and I think Namfik and I have had this convo before, but do you think he actually is crazy? Okay, like legit, diagnosable. This guy is actually insane. There's different levels of insanity. And I'm going to ask you, Becky, first. Do you think this guy? Now, take this seriously. Do you actually think that he is insane?
No.
Okay.
I don't, because normally insane people are not aware of what they are doing, the harm that they are causing.
Yeah.
He's fully aware. Not only is he aware of it, he like really fucking enjoys it. So no, I don't think he's crazy. I think he just is a true narcissist, and I know that word gets thrown around. But he's one of the few that I would say, oh yeah, this mofo is a narcissist. So no, I don't think he's crazy.
Okay. That's the point that Dougie brought up, is that he calculates things, right? Like he's not the smartest guy in the world. Let's just get that.
Well, he's smart at what he does as far as his conning type stuff and his deception type stuff, but where he has a problem, and I think that this problem stems into what his sister was saying about him doing so much drugs that it's fried his brain. I think where he struggles is the stuff that he has to think about days ahead. He doesn't see things 3-dimensional anymore. It's more 2-dimensional. He's seeing it as it's playing out right now, but him figuring out things down the road, I don't think because he keeps doing the same stupid stuff over and over and over, where you and we would not do that, or we would be so embarrassed that we wouldn't want to do it. But he just doesn't seem to affect him. And there's something wrong there if for somebody to be like that. And I think that he does have some issues, but like Becky said, the problem is he's aware, he's thoroughly aware, fully aware of what he's doing. And it's caught on film, on video of him talking about it. So he's aware of it. So him trying to use the mental health issue to try to get out of this, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Right. Nami, your thoughts?
He's definitely not insane. Anybody that can be as calculated as him, he does a lot of things. He has the capacity of thinking. If he didn't, he wouldn't piss people off like he does.
Yeah.
He just has this huge problem, and that is stopping himself before he does something to think about his actions. And once he does what he does, he gets himself into such a shit pile that people start saying, hey, why did you do this? How come you said that? Why are you treating these people like this? He gets defensive right away and starts blaming other people for the way that he is. He blames the internet. He blames his family. He blames everyone else but himself. He can't look in the mirror and say, you know what? I really screwed up. In fact, he even goes on to his chat and says, okay, I'm an asshole. I made a mistake. And because the reason why he's doing that is so he can manipulate them into thinking that he's sorry.
Yep.
But in reality, he's not. And he's got them buffaloed, like Becky was saying. An insane person doesn't know that they're insane. If they did, they wouldn't be insane because they would stop themselves from being insane. A person like Man Bear Pig has got the problem of being able to comprehend stuff before he does it. He just blurts it out. And a lot of it is his chat is saying things and he's not reading it right and doesn't like what they're saying. So he says something different to make it sound like it came out of his brain. But in reality, it doesn't. He can sit there for probably an hour if chat would not type anything and he wouldn't know what to say. He would just be totally blank. He's being totally manipulated by his chat and the handler and everything else. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it's the opposite. I think he manipulates his chat.
Yeah, he does.
He does to a degree. He gets it. He gets their empathy.
Yeah.
And he's done it so many times. I mean, countless of times. The money that he has gotten from these people, and I still believe that the IRS, especially now, are watching really closely to see what happens to Man Bear Pig, because I still think they could come back and pinch him right in the ass and say, okay, you made this much money. We've got it on video. You said that somebody else had your money. So you tell us who this is and pay your taxes like you're supposed to, or there's going to be a case against you that you're not going to want. So that's just my opinion. Okay. I don't know what anybody else says.
I'm listening, Nami. I'm just, there's so much to unravel here. And after this great song, we're going to talk
just
about...
a second, right? Just a second. What Fuzzy had put down or wrote, made a comment. She said,
you're right.
He spent 2 years claiming he has zero mental health issues and denying many of them even existed. And now he wants to do this.
Yeah.
It's because he will throw whoever it is under the bus for him to get away. He's a runner. He's thrown his family under the bus. Now he's throwing himself under the bus. Think about that. He's actually throwing himself under the bus right now to try to get out of this.
Yeah. So the question to be asked after this song is, does he have some sort of personality disorders or things of that nature? I think that's a fair question. We will talk about that. We will talk about that on the other side of this song. Non-pick, this one's called Someone Needs a Straitjacket, which I think is very, very appropriate. Anything you want to say before I play it? Also, new cartoons during this one. Yes, Nami.
Yeah, he definitely has told everybody that he's going to go to a psychiatrist, and I think he's really going to be shocked what they're going to have to say about him. So just hang on to your straps there, Man Pig, because you may hear something you may not want to hear.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Nah, he has I'm sure he has somebody that's sitting behind the scenes telling him what to say to the psychiatrist so that he can get away with whatever it is that he's trying to get away from.
Well, we're going to talk about that on the other side of this as well, Becky,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yo, check it. This dude, man, beard, big off the rails, going loco. Says he needs something special, details. Not just any kind of threads, nah. Yo, this dude, he wildin'. Got that 1,000-yard stare, brains gone sailing. Lost somewhere out there, off the deep end. Splash. He screaming loud, gimme, craves that feel legit. Man, beard, pig needs a jacket. A straight jacket, that's the madness. Man, beard, pig wants a jacket. His own arms, that's sadness. Man, beard, pig needs a jacket. A straight jacket, that's the madness. Man, beard, pig wants a jacket. His own arms, that's sadness. Says it's about to comfort, feel me. Wants a hug eternally. His own arms around himself, how silly. Like a baby needs his blankie, yo, this duty wildin'. Got that 1,000-yard stare, brains gone sailing. Lost somewhere out there, off the deep end. Splash sadness. Man, beard, pig needs a jacket. A straight jacket, that's the madness. Man, beard, pig wants a jacket. His own arms, that's sadness. Man, beard, pig needs a jacket. A straight jacket, that's the madness. Man, beard, pig wants a jacket. His own arms, that's sadness.
All right, great song there, Nami.
Mhm.
Twyla,
Another good one.
yeah, Twyla brings up something really interesting here. She says, "Will the jury care what the diagnosis is? Is it to get on the drugs he wants to have in jail?" That's a great point, Twyla. I mean, that's the quickest way to get into some drugs, right? Is to claim that you've got some sort of illness, and then you get the medication. Obviously, in prison, it's going to be very controlled, but I think it's a lot simpler than that. You know, we're going to go with Occam's razor here. I think Becky hit on it. I think it's just a grift. I don't think he's seeing any psychiatrist. I mean, at first I thought this was a play to, kind of angle himself out of trouble, but I really, really think that I think this is more of I need to get as much money as possible grift, than anything. What do you think, Beck?
I think he just might be doing it because one of his arguments, if you can even call it that, in court was that the ankle bracelet was um, messing with his mental health. It also gave him a boo-boo.
Yeah.
He also had to be tied up for it for 2 hours a day. I think that's the angle that he's going for. Look, this ankle monitor is causing me so much stress and blah, blah, blah that I now need to go see a psychiatrist. You think they give a fuck about that when they have put someone in solitary confinement for 9 fucking years? Think about their mental health. We had to practically sue the fucking state to get him out of there.
Yeah.
They don't give a rat's ass about his mental health and the ankle monitor. I bet you that's the angle he's trying to use. I could be wrong.
Yeah, man.
That's actually a great point, Becky.
Yeah,
Like there
it
have been
is.
people in solitary confinement that actually do go mental because
Yeah.
there's no
Oh yeah, Michael
no
Francis talks about it
yeah
in
Well,
his book and stuff.
yeah
we've had experience with that in Pelican Bay. I've already said this story many times. They did 11 years. 9 of those years they did in the shoe because they wouldn't roll over on someone. And then at the end, when we did I don't even know what it's called. When you're advising them that you're planning on suing their asses, that's when they decided, you know what, I don't think this is worth it anymore. They removed all residency citizenship, and they literally threw him over the border. Has never in his life lived over the border. Um, and then that's how they got rid of him, because there was some legal issues that were starting to come up. So this guy claiming, my mental health. Yeah, try being in the shoe for fucking 9 years and see where your mental health cares goes. Do you think they care? No, they don't. They really, honestly don't.
Yeah. What do you think, Nami? Your thoughts on the matter of the angle that he's maybe trying, like if he were to get this evaluation and diagnosis, whatever that may be, what's the angle here, I guess, is the question.
If he's going for the empathy with the courts, and by using a psychiatrist to come up and say that he does have some issues about his mental capacity and his thought patterns that could get him into real big trouble while he's in prison by saying things that he shouldn't say to people. I don't think it's going to work with the courts. I think the court's going to say, no, you're just trying to go the 5150 route, and it ain't going to work. Besides, if you were going to tell the court system that you couldn't stand trial because of some disorders, it would have had to have been done before all of this happened.
Yeah.
To even show that you couldn't even go to court because of your mental incapacity.
Then how can he be his own attorney?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think the court system is much smarter than Man Bear Pig thinks, because if they really thought that he would stick around California, they would have taken the monitor off by using the blue building as an excuse for him to keep that on. I think he pissed off a lot of people, and I tell you what, the county and the city of Los Angeles is getting back.
Yeah.
It's tit for tat, and it's karma has come around and bit him in the butt big time.
Yeah.
And he can't fight it because he just doesn't have the intelligence that he says he does, because he keeps getting on the internet and saying ridiculous, stupid things that everybody says you should take him with a grain of salt. He's just kidding. It's parody. It's not real. Don't believe anything that he's saying. Well, wouldn't it have been much easier for him just to shut up? No, not him.
Yeah.
He's the type of person who has to be in the limelight, who has to have his grifting, who has to have that money. And is he using this to get the money from the grannies? Yeah, he is, because they're paying for it. And he knows that he's got them wrapped around his little finger. And I'm sorry, grannies, I hate to say this, but you have got to be one of the dumbest groups of card playing people that I have ever heard of to sit there and believe this individual.
Yeah.
You need to get out,
because they enjoy it as much as he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Dougie,
Yes.
what is your thoughts on the angle that he might be using this as a ploy to get a public defender? Because that was kind of mentioned in chat earlier, that he, somebody predicted that he was gonna get a public defender, and then
I don't think that way. I think that he's convinced himself. He's believing in his own lies and his own cons. He's starting to believe in that. I think that he actually believes that he can do this, that he can actually go in at representing himself.
We talk.
That's what I believe, and I believe that between him thinking that he's all this, him starting to believe in all of his BS, and his greed for wanting to have all that money to himself.
But wouldn't they give him a public defender anyway, since he's considered homeless? What does the psychiatrist have to do with that?
Well,
that's if he accepts it. He doesn't have to accept it. He could say he just wants to. He wants to represent himself. They can't force him to have an attorney.
Okay.
No, correct.
We're going to talk about this on the other side of this other song.
All right. Well, I had more to say here, but
go ahead, buddy.
I wanted, because I wanted to go off of what Becky was saying about him that this is all to try to, about the ankle monitor and trying to lose the ankle monitor and all that. What he's going to wind up doing is he's going to finally push the judge to finally say, okay, all right, I understand, Mr. Man Bear Pig. We'll go ahead and take that ankle. We'll accommodate you and take that ankle monitor off. And bailiff, come and take Mr. Man Bear Pig into jail because he can't handle the ankle monitor anymore. So we'll accommodate you, Mr. Man Bear Pig, because that's what's going to happen if he keeps pushing it. Because they're not going to let him just walk around free out in Joe Public without that ankle monitor. No, it's either the ankle monitor or he's in jail. It's his choice.
Yeah, and it might not be his choice for very much longer.
And with what Nami was saying is if that's true and he winds up getting out of it because he's convinced the jury and stuff that all these things that have happened is because of his mental issues and stuff, that afterwards he'll be on a live and he'll be laughing about it. He'll be laughing about how stupid they are that they believe this. He'll do that evil laugh like he did when we've seen him do before.
You know what? I think you're spot on.
Like he did in the elevator.
Yeah. Yep, Becky.
Exactly.
We're gonna talk about all that on the other side of this, but let me recognize a few people in here that I failed to recognize. Afila's in the house. Twyla's in there. Denise, Good Juju Travels is in there. Where's Beach? I think I mentioned, but worth mentioning again. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member, you folks. Pyrex, Sally Ann is in there. I do sound like shit. I'm extremely sick.
Ay, pobrecito, where's Bernie?
Bernie's at work. I have to take care of myself, Becky, unlike Man Bear Pig, where everybody takes care of him, let's see. There was some other people. Anna from Canada. How could I forget Anna from Canada? If you feel sorry for me, here's another grift, maybe,
Can I ask you a question, MLH?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Because I saw this going around in some of the clips that was sent to me.
Up, dogs roll.
And this is an honest to goodness question.
Yeah.
Are you jealous of him?
Absolutely not. I saw those clips too. I'm not jealous of him, Becky. You know why? Because I have a home that I live in. I don't shit in a bucket. I've got family that cares about me, and I don't fuck over my family. I have a lovely wife in Bernie that is as lovely as anybody I've ever met. I've got a mom who wants me around. No, there's nothing that I am jealous of Man Bear Pig at all, Becky. And if people know,
thank you for addressing that.
People that know me, know who I am. Even you, Becky, we've talked long enough to who I am, Becky.
And your mama's always calling you.
My mom is always calling me, Becky.
Yep.
I mean, so that's the thing. Like, and I've said it before. I feel like here that we've built friendships. Sometimes we've been at each other's throats, but that's more of a sister brother sister thing than anything. It's like we've been through hell and back. we care about each other. I mean, I know you care about me, Becky, as much as I
Oh
care
yeah.
about you. Same thing with Dougie. I mean, although Dougie, come on, man.
Yeah, screw you.
But I also feel that way about the chats, Becky. I feel,
Yeah.
and here's the big difference. It's not that I'm jealous. It's that I get kind of enraged when people take advantage of others, Becky. I've
Yeah.
seen it in my life over and over and over again,
Mhm.
where certain subset of people that are just easily manipulated, they fall for the con, right? And I've said it over and over. I want people to, like, there's a lot of people in Man Bear's chat, Man Bear Pig's chat. Sometimes he gets upward of 500 people in there or so, which is nothing to sneeze at, right? But I would much rather be in the position that I'm at, where it's much more proportioned, right? Most of the people in here, I would say like 95% of the people in here genuinely care about this channel or like,
Mhm.
right? There are a few spies, there are a few lurkers and stuff like that. But if you notice in his chat, most of them are lurkers. Most of them want to see the train wreck.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that I don't have 400 or 500 people in here,
Yeah.
is because there's no train wreck to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So to answer your question definitively, Becky, no, I am not jealous of him. I'm pissed off at him because I have a right to be, right? I'm mad at him for what he's done to you and others. I've made no bones about it. Like, what he did to Ellie is
Yeah.
unexcusable, unimaginable, and
Mhm.
I want to see justice not only for Ellie, but I want to see justice for you. I want to see justice for Crepitus. I want to see justice for Poe.
Poe.
What he did to Poe, or what his minions did to Poe,
Yep.
was
Nora included.
yeah, Nora's included in that too, is absolutely atrocious, right?
Yeah.
And I forget a lot of things, Becky, but I don't forget who hurts my friends,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And that to me is what drives me and what drives this channel
Understood.
and what
And
drives
that's
me
why we
to
do
see
what we
this
do.
to the end. Exactly. And I will see this to the end, whatever that end is. And we'll talk about it on the other side of Man Bears Blues.
Wow! Let me tell you about this dude. Ooh, yeah! He's a YouTube sensation, misunderstood. Got a face like a beast, a brain like a sieve, blaming everyone else. Can you believe? Can you believe? Man beer, what's your game? Pointing fingers, spreading blame. Shame, it's Man Beer's Blues. Man Beer's Blues. Got the Man Beer's Blues. Yeah, you do. Says YouTube's the reason he's lost his mind. But the truth is, he's been that way for a long, long time. Oh, Lord. Claims he's a victim, a digital slave, but he's got more subscribers than hair he can shave. Says the comments are cruel, the trolls are mean, but he started the fire, the YouTube scene. That's right! Man beer, what's your game? Pointing fingers, spreading blame. Shame, it's Man Beer's Blues. Man Beer's Blues. Got the Man Beer's Blues. Yeah, says YouTube's the reason he's lost his mind. But the truth is, he's been that way for a long, long time. Sing it.
right. Very good.
Right, man. Nami's put out some good songs this week.
Yeah. As opposed to every other week, right, Dougie?
He sucked all the other weeks.
Every other week.
Yeah, well, I'm not perfect. I'm just human,
Denise is in the house. Southern Yankee and Denise is in the house. How could I forget those two lovely Monster Squad members? Thank you both for being here. Let's see. Let me get caught up on a little bit of chat here. Genuine chat here, Sally Ann says. I agree. That's what I'm saying. There is a difference, What's up, Benetti? Nice to have you here as well. Let's see. I don't even think of that, Club Brain Fog says. I always thought that what he's done to MLH's friends, MLH had to try to make these other people see what he is really like. Well, that too. That's the whole point. I think we've already accomplished that. I mean, his echo chamber aside, right? He's got an echo chamber of about, I say 100 people to 200 people in that range. He does have an echo chamber that will believe anything that he says, anything that he does, believe in him.
That's because that's what they want to do. They want to believe. Like, for example, one of these idiots who claims that every time she hears my name, she just wants to die. Bitch, I don't even know who you are, where you came from. I've never really even acknowledged you. So a lot of these people, they just want to hate, and they use him to channel that hatred to someone. How can you hate someone that has done absolutely nothing to you except exist?
That is true. Ice Maiden's in the house. What's up, Ice Maiden? Nice to have you here. And thank you for being a Monster Squad member. I really appreciate it. Watching live stream says that song was really catchy. Nami tapping their foot there. I love this, Nami. Stinky Cat, welcome. I didn't say hi to you. Thank you for being here.
Stinky Cat.
They're talking about bipolar. Oh, where's Beach? A happy October, everyone. Member for 11 months. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. Where's Beach? One more month and you will be getting a new icon next to your name. I've got icons for people for up to 4 years. So hopefully I can last that long and you guys can see that. Erie Forever is here. He had so many opportunities to meet good people.
Just reading this one.
And can you imagine him at your elegant Thanksgiving, Surgeon Michael?
Hell no.
Yeah, see. Ingrid.
Can you imagine?
Nice to have you.
Can you imagine you're having a nice dinner?
I can't even tell people that I actually went out there and know this guy. That's how bad it is. It's like, oh no, I don't know who that is. Oh, who's that? Oh yeah, he's kind of weird. You think
let me ask you this, Becky, because I know Sir Crepitus told me this about Man Bear Pig.
Yeah,
that this was when they were at the Big Blue, and Man Bear Pig had his flat top cooker out there, and he was cooking and stuff. And Sir Crepitus said he was hungry. He was really hungry. But when he watched Man Bear Pig cooking the food, and his fingernails were all dirty, his hands weren't washed, and he's touching all the food with his hands. And Sir Crepitus, at that point, when it was offered to him, he says, yeah, no, I'm not hungry. When really he was, but he wasn't going to eat that. Did you see that kind of stuff going on, Becky? Is that?
I really didn't pay that much attention to that detail. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had anything that he made. I normally went out there and did my own cooking. So I really didn't pay much attention to stuff like that. I know that he wore gloves on some occasions. I really didn't pay that much attention. I don't remember eating any of his food though.
MLH?
Yes, sir. Nami.
Could I have a drum roll, sir? Hey, everybody. Glad to see you're here Wednesday. Blank page, thank you very much for putting that, hitting the like button message up there. But I have to tell everybody that it's hump day, everybody. We're halfway through the week, and I see that we have lots of likes. But with the people that we have in here, I think we can do better. And I know you guys believe that you can do better. And besides, you're tired of hearing me saying, hit that like button, subscribe. And if you want to become a member, by all means, do so. And because MLH would love to have you guys as members. And we want to make sure that we bring you everything that you guys need to know that this is a safe spot. And thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys very
Yeah,
much for
it's
being here.
Buffalo Hump Day.
It is
Nami.
Buffalo Hump Day.
It's
Oh,
Buffalo
sorry.
Hump Day.
Buffalo Hump Day. On a sick one's in the house. What's up, on a sick one? Nice to have you. Oh,
I heard they hate that song. Buffalo Hunt, it's the Buffalo Hunt.
Look
Oh,
who's here.
woo.
It's
They hate it when I sang it. I don't know why.
yeah, it's the resident Flea. Flea, how are you?
Ah,
Hey, did somebody say bipolar?
Yes, yes, Flea.
oh, please. How
Hey,
are
Peg.
you, my friend?
How you doing, sweetie?
All is good. How are you?
How are you,
Good.
Flea?
Hey, Nami, how's it going?
It's going good.
I,
Going good.
did she
Hey,
notice,
Dougie.
notice
Hey,
how this,
Flea.
notice how this motherfucker didn't ask me how I'm doing.
I
Well,
talked to
we
you
already
this
know you got a
morning,
cold.
bitch.
Nice to have you here, Flea. Let me get
Yeah.
to these two wonderful things that just happened here. Where's Beach with the 5 gifted memberships? If you
Oh,
got
that
a
was sweet.
membership from Where's Beach, make sure you say thank you. And I thank you personally, Where's Beach. Thank you very, very much. Jay Batty has been a member for 10 months. Buffalo hump that like button, she says.
Yeah.
Thank
I put a face mask over my speakers because I don't want to catch whatever
you. Oh,
MLH has.
well, luckily I have a microphone condom, Dougie, so you won't.
I'm just making sure because, you know, whatever you have, I don't want that crap.
Yeah, yeah. Flea, welcome aboard. You're here. What's up?
Yeah, well, I'm rocking both poles today. It's not the kind of pole I want to be rocking, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
And no, I'm not gonna stay. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, nice to have you here. You want to chime in on whether or not Man Bear Pig is insane or not?
I think we established something's going on there. There's, you know, a couple marbles, loose marbles rolling around up there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just, I have not watched him recently.
yeah,
It just makes me feel icky.
yeah.
Right?
yeah, I don't watch him either.
You know remember there was a stretch, Flea, where all of us were watching him intently, right? Because there was a lot of information to
Not
be
me.
gathered, and well, what I'm saying, Becky, is like research for the show, basically, right?
Mhm.
So there was a point in time where I was watching way too much Man Bear Pig.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had to just stop because
Yep.
if you watch him for too long, then you kind of question your own sanity, right?
We
Yep.
start taking on some of his characteristics.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
therein lies the problem. And that's why his chat's so toxic, right? It's almost addictive, I think, for them.
yeah, yeah.
Just made me feel gross and icky. I mean, it was kind of like, huh. And sometimes you're a little depressed watching that crap,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, you know what's kind of funny about the whole thing is during that 3 weeks that we were away,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any problems with my stomach.
What do you know, Dougie? What do you know?
Oh,
Right?
oh.
And I think we were all getting a bit testy for a while there. too, right? It just kind of puts you on edge. And that's the effect. And
It,
it's
it was
gross.
just getting to when you dig into something so far like we have, you become part of it, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you don't want it to happen or not. It happens because you're digging in so far into it.
Yeah.
That it started to affect us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, for instance, you watch those guys like on Ghost Adventures, and sometimes when they're dabbling around, sometimes they get into stuff where they'll bring it home with them and stuff. It carries over to them, and I know that's like spiritual type stuff, but in a way,
but
it's
it's the
kind of the
energy.
thing here. We're carrying this stuff home with us. It's
Mhm.
hard to just flip that switch and like, okay, well, I'm done, and go about your business.
Yeah.
This guy, Chris says my speech has improved 100% too. Now I'm still stuttering, but yeah, it just.
I sort of look at Man Bear Pig as a black hole in society. Everything that he can suck in and make into that void where people can't return, he's going to do it. And he's just going to bring everybody into that void that he's at, and use them and treat them like crap instead of a human being. And that's one thing. Maybe he might get a book where he's going and sit down on how to be a true human being. MLH, the nice thing about with all this stuff with his Cankle Monkey, it is a blessing it's got to be a blessing for his family and his relatives, because when Halloween comes around, they're going to have a great Halloween. When Thanksgiving comes around, they're going to have a great Thanksgiving. When Christmas comes around, it'll probably be one of the best Christmases that they could ever have, because Man Bear Pig is not going to be there.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Hey, I got a solution to all of this, guys and gals. Flea, you have a minute to stick around for a new sponsor?
Sure.
All right. Let's bring up our latest sponsor. I don't even want to tell you guys the name of this one.
Oh, before we do this, I just wanted to say hi to chat. I can't chat right now because I'm just on StreamYard, but I wanted to say hi to everybody who said hi to me. Not trying to be rude. I have to go log into YouTube to be able to chat with you guys.
She's fibbing. She doesn't like any of you guys. Just how she is. I mean, she's just trying to play for sympathy now. All right, here's our latest. Here's our latest.
My number.
Yeah. You're crazy. No, you really are crazy. You've been questioning yourself in between your constant grifting and your crappy mechanical work. In fact, you've even recently asked your granny simps for an extra $800 to get to a mental health expert to determine if you have any quote-unquote problems. I mean, you already got $2,000 for a quote-unquote room that you will never live in, but hey, grifters gotta grift, right? You are not alone. We here at Lobbot Omi can fix you up right before you are sentenced to go to prison. So what are you waiting for? A more docile you is just a snip away. If you act now, we will even include a side drool bucket to snap on to the side of your shit bucket. Not responsible for granny hysteria, Frankie not liking your newfound obedience and beating you up, sucking on mothballs, or death. Lobbot Omi. When all else fails, and you want to be a few brain cells less than a complete failure. Oh, man.
Man.
Yes. So there you go. That's our latest sponsor, Lobbot Omi. I think you should look into that at the very least. So I don't have much more today, guys. I'm dying. Oh, we lost Flea. Wonder if she's gonna be back here. Maybe she
No,
just
please. Oh, okay. We lost Nami too.
yeah. Nami jetted and so did Flea. They're like, fuck this shit.
Damn, they're dropping like flies.
I'm telling you. Well, there's Nami back. And here's Flea back. So they're dropping like
Yes.
fleas.
StreamYard tried to give me a lobotomy.
I'm telling you.
I thought maybe it was the flea bomb that MLH let off a few days ago.
Yeah, flea-botomy.
Yeah, was affecting you.
I can get you a psychiatrist
Because
for
that's
the
what
low
I told
price
everybody.
$1,200.
That's what I told everybody on here.
What?
Why you weren't here is because MLH fired off a flea bomb.
Yeah, he flea-bombed me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
His fault.
trying to get rid of the riffraff, you know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just-
No, I'm only the raft.
oh,
Get the riff up on stage with you.
well, that's true. That's dumb.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did you get that joke, Nami? That's a little double entendre for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Recognize some things here. First, Brandon with the $5 super says man bear pig looks like for skin. I don't know what you're trying to say there, Brandon. And then Pyrex with the $2 super. Look up King Baby Syndrome. It is Scott. Yeah, well, he's a man baby for sure, no doubt, Pyrex. But thank you for your $2 super. I really appreciate it. I mean, I was getting worried. I was like, man, October's coming in like not hot like I thought it would. I mean, DT's back, y'all. Okay, so let's.
Can I just add something? Because I heard, I don't know,
Yes.
I didn't hear it directly. I didn't hear it through my own ears. That he's trying to go to Nora's hearing that's coming up here in LA.
Yeah, the one that she tried to grip $50,000 for. Becky.
I'll leave that one
What
alone.
hearing is
But
this?
the point is that he's going to go for what? For moral support to go and try to win her back, to
No.
get her on his side. I don't understand that. I thought, don't they get all pissed off because I go to the court hearings and why should I go there? I have no business there. And now he's gonna plan on going to Nora's. Oh, okay.
I know why.
He's going to be a menace.
Well,
No
no
other reason than that.
No, I know the real reason. That for sure, Flea. I mean, I've said it before. He's a menace to society, right? But I actually think it's more grifting. Like there's a reason.
What
why
hearing is Nora having?
She got an RO from the guy that yells at clouds. So,
Yeah.
He's on a big yeah. Let's just RO everybody.
Yeah.
Let's just RO everybody.
Right. So
I'm gonna RO you. I'm gonna RO Flea. I'm gonna RO Becky, Nomfic. Hell, I'm gonna even RO myself.
So, but here, real quickly before we leave here, Brandon with another $2 super. Becky is 25 Mexican and MLH is 0.002. How dare you, Brandon? Becky is 100, Brandon. 100, sir.
I sure am 100% Mexican. Both my parents, and I was born in Mexico. I am a U.S. citizen, so all you fuckers trying to get me deported.
Where's ice when you
you.
need it? Where's ice when you need it?
I like it in my horchata. I love ice. I love it in my horchata.
No, here's the thing, Flea. I agree with you. He's definitely trying to be a menace. But there's in thinking about things, he is grifting extra hard right now. Like extra hard right now. So I think the panic is setting in. I think the circling the drain thing is a
Mhm.
reality. And I think it's happening in real time. Rib Guy, what's up? I didn't get a chance to say
Yeah.
hey to
You
you.
think donos are down too? Like,
They could be. And now he said he had $13,000 left. Does anybody really believe he has that left?
he's been saying that for months and months.
Right.
So
I believe
who knows?
what his sister
Yeah.
said,
You
that
can't
he
keep
because
money.
if you go back and look at him in the beginning, when he came to this movement, to the anti-Scientology community, even then, when he'd get money, he'd go right through it real fast.
Yeah.
So I think any money that he has saved back, it's not in his hands. It's somebody else is holding on to it for him.
Well,
Which
yeah,
leads
because
to
he
the
doesn't
next
want to claim it.
question. Yeah, which comes to the next question is, when he's in prison, are these people that have his money just going to say, you know what? My money now.
Yeah.
My money. I mean, was he going to take him to court, sue him? I mean, there's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, how brainwashed are they? Who did he give it to?
Like
Right?
I said, he's got about 200 people that are brainwashed, his echo chamber, right? All the rest are just waiting for the train wreck to happen. You know, or they're just lurking, they're just watching, you know, they're just curious, you know. It's like the whole Scientology thing. Are you curious? Are you curious? Fuzzy says symptoms of king baby syndrome, needing a lot of attention, desire for immediate gratification, seeing only extremes, everything is black or white, no in between, difficult interpersonal relationships, finding it almost impossible to maintain healthy ties, putting oneself first and above everyone else. I, I mean, I don't know who came up with that term. It was somebody in chat. I want to give credit where credit is due, but Rib Guy brings up something here. He has been squirreling money away for commissary. Maybe that's what it is. Ingrid agrees.
Well,
You know, uh, that it's for commissary. What do you guys think about that? And then we'll do our final
well,
thoughts.
if he's having somebody hold on to the money for him for commissary, it's going to be so funny if it winds up when he's in there that
It's Pyrex, by the way. Yeah.
that money is it's not there.
Hey, please.
Who he thought he could trust.
Yeah. Doug,
Well,
I hate to interrupt, but please got to take off. You any
Oh,
final
yeah.
thoughts?
Sorry.
Any final thoughts, Flea, before you take off here?
You know, same shit, different day, right? And hopefully, I don't know, you guys think he's gonna be in jail by Christmas?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I think there's a good chance, Flea. I didn't before, but I think there's a good chance of that, Flea.
Okay.
So we'll
Well,
have the
awesome.
greatest Christmas present ever.
That's right.
How's that?
What? That it's the greatest Christmas present
No,
ever?
that he's in jail by Christmas, because you're saying his court hearing won't be until the beginning of next
No,
year.
but Becky said something very interesting, and I remember her saying this before, that the judge actually wants the trial to start October 21st or there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did
Oh,
mention.
well, I must admit, this must have been when I took Ringo out to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
I think it was.
So say this now. What?
So
When I was there, the judge made a comment, something about it will still fall within, I think they said 60 days. His next hearing would be, I believe they said day 49 of 60, because I'm not familiar with legal mumbo jumbo and all that stuff that happens in the courtroom. I didn't know what it meant, but it seems that they want to get this trial started by the 21st, or I think it was the 21st.
Yeah, that's what he had on that post up that he showed on his his stream that one day was October 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, I don't know how this whole courtroom stuff works.
Yeah.
I go there seriously because there's so many people that are invested in this, whether it was just something stupid he said, to harassment, to stalking, to all that other shit that he's done. This is as close to justice as some people are going to see. Is him going to jail for choking this guy? You know, Scientology aside, I keep saying this. The fact that Scientology has their hand in it is what I really can't stand. It's like, fuck you guys, you know, get the fuck out of the way. He has enough to do shit to himself. But yeah, I this is as close as many people are going to find to getting justice for the bullshit that he's pulled. So I don't know. I think there might be a trial started by early November.
Yeah, I'm that's what I'm gathering too, Becky. So there you go. That's the whole shebang.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just hurry up and get this whole thing over with.
Unless he finds a way to delay it again.
Well, Frotty in chat did say that he's thinking about waiving it so that he has time to gather evidence. It's like, what, dude? You have all the fucking evidence. That's not a reason.
See, I told you.
He's had how
That's one
long?
thing, but his actions are speaking the other. He wants it. He keeps saying he wants it fast, but he's doing everything he can to slow it down. That to me is telling me that's the words, that's the actions of a man who knows he's going down.
Yeah.
He knows.
I think he wants to get
pushing
it out of
out.
the way, but he's also afraid as to what might be coming.
Yeah, he's pushing it out because he's afraid. I think in his mind, he knows this is the only freedom he's going to have, and he keeps pushing it. If you knew the axe was falling, what would you do? You keep pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out.
Yeah.
With what he has been doing with his lifestyle by going to these missions and going to the beach and laying there and saying, "Oh, I have to go. I have to go and go to the library and get some information," but then turns around and says, "Well, I didn't quite make it because I really wasn't in the mental status that I should have been in." The courts are going to see this, and they're going to say, all of this time, you would rather lay on the beach, go visit the missionaries, go to a hockey game that he did the other night, and have it a live stream, which I was sort of wondering, can a person take a professional event and live stream it? I thought there was like a disclaimer, or not a disclaimer, but a what do they call it? A copyright deal that says you cannot reproduce this event unless
any reproduction has to have
permission.
Yeah, permission.
Well, what did he do?
But he took it down. So it doesn't.
Oh, I thought it was still up there.
Well, then
this morning,
people can complain about it. I mean, the NHL, can definitely, do it.
Well, if there's any YouTubers that know that is against the law, maybe they might, say, "Hey, I've got a short video."
Non-fic. No. We can't.
What?
We cannot say that on my stream. We cannot, advocate for any of that. But I will say it is copyrighted. So,
okay.
Just saying,
Okay.
So, I got this wonderful hockey. That's where that came from. See, I haven't been all caught up on the goings-ons over there because I've been obviously sick and stuff. But sent me a couple, and I was wondering where this one came from. But that's obviously where that came from was, from that hockey game. But anyways, guys,
he's living it up, man, because he knows his time is running short.
Yeah. DOA Victim 52, what's up? Can you compare things DOA has said to the things Crackhead Kenny says to be? Look, I'm not in the business of comparing anybody to anything. What Kenny does is his own business. I'm in the business. I'm in the
we're like,
business. Yeah, I'm in the business, and we are in the business of seeing this thing to the end.
yeah, we
And
have
seeing,
Well,
blinders on. We have the
I
horse
find
with
it kind of
blinders on.
funny that they're in here talking about KK, but when KK was over there and he was doing everything the most over there, then it was
oh
okay. Then they were egging him on.
yeah,
But the minute that KK turns against him,
yeah,
then it becomes a problem.
yeah,
But when he's for you, everything is okay. You
yeah.
know, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, well, they see that's how they are, Becky. They talk out of one side of their mouth, and then here they are on the other side. You know, this.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
again, I find it kind of fucking funny and hilarious that all these people love to talk shit and madness about me constantly. But because I show up to a hearing, they get all their panties in a
yeah,
bundle to the
yeah,
point where they have to harass me every
yeah,
fucking time
yeah.
I go there,
No,
except for this one last time. So fuck you, fucking Minion
yeah,
52. You're
yeah.
one of them.
Becky, you're spot on, Becky, 100%. And I agree with you. Queen Gangster Granny, I didn't get a chance to say hi. Nice to have you in here as well. Let's go around, do our final thoughts, guys. My voice is about ready to get the fuck out. So uh, let's start with Becky. Becky, thank you for being here. I always appreciate it, you know.
Thank you. I meant to come on with you on Monday, but there was a little emergency with mom over the weekend, so I had a lot of stuff to do there. She's fine, by the way. Well, this is the thing. Um, I learned from him. I learned from his damn chat. You know, all the bullshit that they love to pull on people, it's okay if he does it. But the minute that someone goes and does anything even slightly familiar to what they do, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, let me stop
Then,
you.
you
Let
know,
me stop you here real quick. DOA's victim says KK didn't talk about minors in that vile way back then. Oh, but it's okay for
mhm.
Man Bear Pig to take pictures of
Use a
minors
minor,
and be in
hide
minors'
behind a
rooms,
minor.
hide behind minors, all that. That's all good and well. Yeah, we see who you are. We see it's
It's
fucking
okay for him to be driving with a minor in the car and
right,
using him as a fucking
right,
shield, right?
right. So all that's okay, right?
Of course, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Sorry, Becky. Go ahead. Continue on.
No,
Just
I mean, this is the kind of bullshit that I'm telling you.
right.
It's okay if they do it. Did he use, how many times did he use Solomon? You
Yeah,
know, when someone went out there to confront him, he went and hid behind Solomon and then tried to hold the whole, goddamn, I'm protected under Solomon too. Bullshit.
yeah,
You know, he hides behind women constantly. So it's okay for him to use minors, but it's not okay for someone to, I don't even know what the fuck KK said at this point. That's not okay, right? Only
right.
when he does it. Um, and again, I don't know half of these people. I've never even acknowledged these people. And the type of hatred that they have to me is fucking unreal. I'm sitting here at home enjoying my goddamn life, you know, have my own issues over here, trying to get stuff ready for mom and making sure mom is nice and comfortable and minding my own business. And again, they still talk shit. They always come up with, well, Becky talks shit. Well, yeah, why did Becky start talking? Because he wouldn't stop.
Yeah,
You see, now you guys get upset. I do nothing but go out there and what? Report on what happened in the courtroom, you know, real reporting. I might not know the terminology, but I will tell you when right is right and wrong is wrong. And everything that Scott has been doing is wrong. You know, I now believe that he should have been a travel blogger. I think that he does great doing travel blogs. That's something that he should have stuck to instead of coming around trying to disassemble every damn movement that he sets himself into. Yeah, go and do your fucking travel blogging. If you would have kept to that, maybe you wouldn't have been in the situation that you are now.
Yeah.
trying to fucking fight for your freedom.
Yeah.
Now you have all these fucking charges against you. So yeah, you should have been a travel blogger a long time ago. That's something that has been brought up to him again and again. Now he went to court saying, well, you guys are hindering my ability to make money. I'm a travel blogger. I can't.
Yeah.
Bullshit, motherfucker. You
He's a
said it
travel
yourself.
blogger
You
that
are.
can't travel.
Well,
He's
look,
a professional. He's a professional protester, more like a professional agitator. I said
yeah.
what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly, Becky.
Thank you, Becky. We're going to talk about that extensively on Friday. So, guys, come back Friday because we're going to talk about this travel blogging thing. Dougie and I had a really great conversation about his travel blogging moniker that he's got now. Namthik, your final thoughts, buddy.
Well, I do believe that if from day one that he opened his mouth when he came into LA, that started the whole thing, and now he's trying to blame everybody for what he has done, and it's not working. He's finally been caught. His stupidity, and I mean stupidity, has got him into so much trouble that he's in that deep well trying to crawl out. And every time he goes up 2 or 3 times with his hands to get himself out of that well, the dirt falls back down on him, and he's just not going to be able to get back out of that well. He's dug it really deep, and he pissed off the wrong people. And he just did not learn when people said, hey, don't you think you should maybe not say what you're saying, maybe not do what you're doing? No. Man Bear Pig said that he's his own boss and he does what he wants to do, and nobody's going to tell him how to protest or how to act or anything. Well, okay. Well, now you have to face the music, and you will be going to prison. I'm going to stick with my 6 years. I have this number that is in my head, and I do believe that 6 years is what he's going to get.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. And yeah, I think the court system is going to want a fast and speedy trial to make sure that he gets told that he's guilty, and everybody's going to be able to take that big deep breath saying, okay, we got what we wanted.
Yeah.
So
I agree, Dompick. A couple quick things before I get to Dougie. I don't think he makes a good travel blogger. This is something that Dougie and I talked about. We'll talk about it extensively on the next DT because I know travel blogging. There's a lot of travel bloggers that I like to watch. There's a lot of editing. There's a lot of great shots. There's a lot of great places. And he fails on every measure in that regard. Dougie, your final thoughts.
Well, he's a person that has no brain, and he's getting desperate. We're seeing it. The closer it's getting to time, the more we see him doing desperate things. I mean, think about it. Think back to what he was when he first came into the Scientology community, the anti-Scientology community. Because I don't know much of him before then, other than what we've gathered afterwards, but I didn't live it. I didn't live through it. So I can only speak for the anti-Scientology movement part. But when he first came in, how everybody thought he was just so great, man. It's DOA, it's DOA. And now
Now he's begging for money so he can see a psychiatrist to find out what's wrong with him. That's where we're at now. That's where he's at now. He's fallen that far.
Yeah.
He's getting that desperate. And Becky's right. He needs money. He needs money.
Yeah.
And it could be for commissaries. Who knows what it's for?
Boofing.
He sure is living it up right now. I mean, if for somebody who needs money, he needs this money, why is he going to hockey games and going to all these fun events and doing all this fun stuff? That costs money.
Mm-hmm.
If he's so concerned about all this money that he needs, those aren't the actions of a person that needs money. I mean, if you or I needed the money, we wouldn't be going to hockey games and stuff. You know, we'd be tightening up the belt and just like, well, you know, I want to go, but I can't afford it because I need this money for this, especially for legal stuff. I mean, if I thought that there was a chance I might be going to prison, I did something wrong and I had to go to court and fight it, and I needed money for it, I sure wouldn't be spending it hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars for road trips in an RV and going to see hockey games and stuff. And yeah, he's getting down to the end. He's enjoying what little time he has because he knows. And he made the statement, where didn't we say that today, where he made the statement that he thinks he's going to go to prison for 10 years.
Yeah, that's what Nami said. He said, he said that he thinks he's going to prison.
I do believe in his mind, he believes that there's a good chance he's going. He fears it, but he tries to talk a big talk outside of that to try to act all tough, to try to convince himself, but his actions speak differently. His actions speak of a man who's
desperate.
Scared. Yeah, desperate, scared, knows that the outcome is probably not going to be in his favor.
Desperate love calls for desperate measures.
Well, I think there is reason for him to feel afraid. You know, I keep saying it, Scientology, even though it's not about Scientology, they have their stink all over this.
It's about Bubba. That's what he's afraid of.
No. Can I just add something? I saw somewhere in here where they're claiming that Rib Guy fist bumped Moxon. No, he did not. When the DA wanted to speak with Rib Guy, and Moxon and Jennifer were on their way out with the DA, Rib Guy very clearly said, "No, I will not go over there. I will not talk in front of these people." So now they're claiming that he fist bumped Moxon. You fucking pieces of shit. You know, Rib Guy, whether you like him or not, was also a victim of Scientology. I will tell you this much. Scott has never been a true victim of Scientology. But Rib Guy and all of the ex-Scientology members have. So fuck you guys. You guys are constantly going after all of the ex-Scientologists. So tell me, where the fuck is this man fucking sitting back protecting these people? Instead, he's attacking them. You guys want to sit there and talk about fucking science. Fuck you guys and your stupid damn fucking comments.
Well, they said it on purpose. I mean, the truth is, Rib Guy fist bumped the DA, not Moxon. Well, Cafe Life says he's trying to align himself now with Lee Remini. I did hear him say that.
What did you call
probably
her?
Because Leah Remini and ASL are not in the best terms with each other, and this is the way that he's going to get back. But let's see how did that work out for Nora? How did that work out for Leslie? How did that work out for Perth? How did that work out for anybody else? it hasn't worked out. So yeah, go ahead and go with Leah Remini and try to fuck her shit over too. Dumbass.
He's doing that because Jenna is making a big splash right now on TikTok and stuff,
Yeah.
and going, you know, and talking out, speaking the truth about what Leah Remini did. And Scott, I mean,
he wants to capitalize.
Man Bear Pig can't stand that. He doesn't want anybody to have the limelight and stuff. He's jealous. If there's anybody who's jealous, let's speak the truth here. It's him.
Yeah.
He's the jealous one. He can't stand that Jenna is doing better than him.
He can't
stand it. It's eating at him.
How dare Jenna, who has the last name as what's his name, Little Baby Wavy? How dare she be more important to Scientology, anti-Scientology movement than he? Yeah. How dare she be more important?
He can't.
You know, how dare she write a book?
She's more entertaining to watch.
He can't stand that we're catching up to him in sub count on his channel.
He can't stand that we make fun of him every single day.
Can't stand that we laugh at him all the time.
Like, he can't stand that I go to his court cases and I sit there and I watch and I observe, and then he cannot stand the fact that, you see, before he could have said the rip guy fist bumped Moxon and there was going to be no one there to say otherwise. Bullshit. That's why he can't stand it that I'm there. That's why his damn fucking Manson grannies can't stand that I'm there, because he cannot lie. Bastard.
You know what, Becky? When he shows up in court and he turns and he sees you there, his balls go up inside of him.
I'm sure he thought I wasn't there last time, because I walked out, went in, did a quick phone call. I think I got on and updated you guys here in this on one of MLH's live. I went back in there and he was already there, and I had the biggest smile, like, yeah, motherfucker, you thought I wasn't coming when I was.
Yeah.
But,
hey, I want to make mention of the mods today. Outstanding work, mods. Thank you guys and gals so much.
I guess we broke Buttercup in, huh?
Yeah, Buttercup did a
really great... Buttercup. Ay, there you go, your rendezvous.
Yeah, Buttercup did a really great job today. Just keep learning from Fuzz and Batty and a few others in there, and I'm sure you'll do very, very good, Buttercup.
Don't learn from me.
Yeah.
Definitely not for me. I Scooter Mom. I don't do my homework. Can I just kind of plug in Scooter Mom here? Guys, please go and subscribe to Scooter Mom. She does do a lot of the recaps for mostly the smaller channels. She'll throw in a big channel in there. Clearwater is doing great work. Really pissing off everyone out there. That means that they're doing great. Scooter Mom does highlight something similar with what Natalie used to do. And that brought a lot more eyes to the movement. So if you guys can please subscribe to Scooter Mom, send her any clips with timestamps. It doesn't matter if it's a big, small, whatever channel. She does normally concentrate on the smaller channels. So if you guys can go and support, and I would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love Scooter Mom. We support her 100%.
Yeah. Friend of the channel for sure, and we're definitely friends with Scooter's Anti-Cult Report. So make sure you check that out. Pluck, Peachy, thanks for being in here. There was someone else I wanted to recognize that I forgot. Adam, of course. But there was someone else. Who the fuck was?
Oh, Brandon James. Thank you.
Cafe Life, I mentioned. God damn it. Brenda Baldoff. I love saying Brenda Baldoff. It's one of my favorite names in chat. Thank you all for being here. Brandon, thank you for the $2 super. What? I have no idea what. DOA can't see or fell his no spot. I think what you're trying to say, Brandon, is Man Bear Pig can't see his balls. I think that's what you're trying to say. Adam Carmona says I'm a travel blogger too. Okay, these are my final thoughts. You remember Barbara and Marth? Yes, I did. Barbara was not in here today. I don't think Paige, but Marth was way earlier. So two of my other favorite people. Sally Ann, thank you for the well wishes.
His number one show will be his most viewed show, travel blog show will be him climbing out of the bunk and going into to use the crap bucket.
Yeah, when it's too cold outside, guys, just pee in your bed. It'll make you warm, and you don't have to go outside.
And when the pee stains get to be too noticeable on the underside, just put on the stick-on wallpaper stuff and hide it. Nobody will know. Nobody will see. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, here's another channel I want to plug real quick. Club Brain Fog, check her out. She's a spicy meatball. Make sure you check her out at 3, which would be 4 my time, 5 Central, and 6 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken, right? CBF. Make sure you check her out. I
She's
love.
on at 3 Pacific time. So what are we? 1 hour behind you?
Yeah. 4 my time, 5 Central, and 6 Eastern. So there you go.
There you go.
Scooter says MLH get better. You're the best bug up his butt. 100% Scooter. That's why he hates me so much and wants to put privacy strikes, the lowest of the low as far as like between YouTubers. That's those are low blows. So
he doesn't know how to handle us.
No, he can't. He doesn't know. Gullibles, gravels. Adam is the best, man. Fucking love Adam in here. Adam, thanks for being a Monster Squad member. Really appreciate it. Wonder if DOA will live stream the psyche. Yeah, right, Peachy. Then he would be waving his fucking HIPAA, which he'll hide behind. He's not going, guys and gals. He'll hide behind HIPAA. Benetti, thank you.
He'll have what is that AI writing thing that he's using for court stuff.
Yeah, Chat GPT.
Yeah, he'll use that to
make up some fake psyche.
Exactly.
The Rev says, I'm just checking in. Did anyone think it is a good idea? I don't know what you're referring to, the Rev, but thank you for being in here and thank you for commenting.
Filling your name has these issues.
Pyrex, I agree. He is a lolcow. Okay. My final thoughts. First, thanks to Becky for being here. Hopefully, we'll see you again on Friday and Monday and Wednesday and Friday and Wednesday and Monday. All that stuff.
I will try, but because of mom and everything that's going on, it gets a little hard.
No, yeah, he's not going to get a psyche Val. Rev, not
you, Becky.
Adam says,
Becky.
Becky alone. How dare you?
I will go ahead and give him free advice. Go to Didi Hirsch, request a psych eval, and it will be for free. You see, you don't have to grift and you don't have to use any of your 13,000. Once again, I will take you there. I will offer it to you.
No, he's gonna grift, and then he's gonna take your advice, and he's gonna go get a free val, and he'll have extra money. So it's just the way.
That's what it's all right. It's about is the money. He needs the money.
Yeah, that was gonna be my final thoughts. Just follow the money, everybody. Anytime Man Bear Pig starts screaming about he needs this and that, or he's doing this and that. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Just follow the money. Well,
money and hot dogs.
Yeah. If you guys are struggling with your own mental health, please. We talked a lot about mental health today, so I think it's only appropriate. Reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorites. Yes, I agree, Brenda. Money, hot dogs, and bananas. Exactly. If you're There is a hotline you can dial in North America, 988. Dial that. You'll get connected to somebody immediately. And there you go. You don't even need to go get an eval to talk to somebody, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, click on any of those options, and they'll get you connected with somebody that can help you out. Don't do anything rash before you talk to somebody, and don't do anything rash even after. Okay. Khan, welcome. Nice to have you here. Frotty says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you very much, Frotty. Really appreciate that.
No.
Guys, all have a great rest of your day. I will be here on Friday. Also, next week on the 7th, which I believe is either a Tuesday or a Thursday. I think it's Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Thanks, Buttercup. I will be live that day too, all day. I'm pretty sure Becky will be there, but if she can. I don't want to put words in your mouth, Becky.
Oh yeah, there's the court date that day, huh?
Yeah.
On the 7th, if nothing comes up, family related, I will be there.
It's on a Tuesday.
I'm starting to get more comfortable with the court setting, so I don't know. I might expand to other cases that are happening here in LA that are quite horrific, just to go and get even more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of attention right now in LA with that whole Celeste and the other. I don't know. I just might get a little bit more comfortable and have the actual guts to go and cover some of those. So
Yeah,
I
why
don't
not?
know yet. We'll see.
I think you should, Becky. I've been in quite a few trials, and they're super interesting, and you can learn a lot. Thanks
They
for
are,
the
it is interesting to being there. I do have to. Well, I'll tell you this much: if I do go that way, I guess then he can technically say that he got my channel there. Because if it wasn't for this bullshit, I would have never done it. This is outside of my own comfort zone, but I still find it important for me to bring it out here. Was started off as a personal reason, has now turned into something a little bit more. I do see how many people he has fucked over.
Yeah.
And because not everybody lives in LA and all this other jazz, I get it. I'm close enough. It just happens, Fuck a duck, I'll be there if I can. If I can, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. After court, I'll be probably, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to step on your toes, MLH. Please don't take it the wrong way. After the court, I might go live with Scooter Mom and give a update about this. Because I feel that when I'm giving an update, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Like I don't know what I'm saying, I want to make it. So I am planning on doing after report with Scooter Mom, and I'm sure MLH, you wouldn't mind joining us from time to time.
Wow.
And I'm putting you on the spot, I know.
Of course not, but if I'm doing my thing here, Becky, then
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's
I
on
mean,
a Tuesday.
See how Becky is? She comes on the show just to promote her new show with.
Oh yeah, I come on the fuck it. Why not? That's the only benefit that I have is to write your coattails.
Oh well, don't lose any subscribers, Becky.
MLH the 7th is on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I figured as much. It was either Tuesday or Thursday, but
Yeah, it's on a Tuesday. It's on a day that I will make sure to let the judge know that MLH is normally live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and if he can please keep the court dates to Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
right,
we would greatly appreciate it. I will make sure to tell him not on a Thursday because you got
don't do it on
stuff to do.
Thursday. Yes, because
Never on a Thursday,
because
right?
I don't.
What's your other schedule?
Well, I mean, Thursday's supposed to be my day off, but I mean, there's no chance I could even go live on a Thursday, right, Becky?
No, you can't. You got a bike
Right.
to tie to a tree.
Right,
You
exactly.
got shit to do.
You know what, Becky? Why don't you go make some burritos and shit, man? Maybe some
With the burrito shop?
enchiladas and stuff like that.
Actually, at the end of October, we're gonna be having a family reunion, and that's exactly what I'm gonna be making.
Yeah. Just don't make
homemade
any.
enchiladas
You're
with my
making me
family.
hungry. You're
Don't make
making me
any.
hungry.
Don't make any enchiladas with white sauce. You'll lose some of your Mexicanship, Becky.
No, those are called enchiladas suizas.
Yes,
Swiss enchiladas.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with it, but it is a white creamy sauce with a flour burrito shell
Yeah, burrito
and some
shells.
gallina in there.
Yeah, just don't use the mayonnaise.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys.
Yeah, mayonnaise and tacos.
These
No, thank you.
pendejos and pendejas have kept me on the air for 2 hours here, and I'm dying.
And
So,
you fucking love it, or else you wouldn't have me in here. You wouldn't
you're
invite me.
all right.
You know,
See
that's
you
what I
all
do.
later. You guys have a great day. I'll
Bye,
see you all
guys. That was
on
my
Friday.
final thought.
Everybody have a good day.
Later. Cabrona.
Keep practicing with those hot dogs.
Yeah. And the microphones.
Bye, guys.
Suck them
Turn
on
into
down.
Brain Fog and Scooter Mom.
But you might want to start working on the other end a little more. Just saying.